we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Yeah. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That is Smith. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
There we go. 390%. Check 51, check 59, cover.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Makes the score Browns 7, Bengals nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Shuck. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
from the gun. It's shut. This one deep downfield for Chase. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. In motion now, it's Collins. To the air again is shut. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now Shuck on third down. Moving to his right. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side guys. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast you got trying to put it out there.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good one here. He'll be marked out up at the 25-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, trio left.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw, it's Smith. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground, and when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Middle. 390. No ball.
Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. That is first touchdown this year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First and 10, here's Shuck. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Shuck to throw on 2nd down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Once more, Shuck to the left side, caught by Chase. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Bootleg, it is Shuck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Third and a yard. He'll get this out to the left flat. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is shot. That is incomplete.
Up until that incomplete. They've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 2nd down, shot. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Chuck. Incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
There we go, Fanola.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cleveland.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Hey, trio left. Come on. Hey, it's the clip. Look, Jack's left.
Now a second down throw for Smith. The quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Try to run for it with Dillon. First down and more to the 45. 20. 15. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. It is a big play for the Browns. The gain is 64. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Once for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Browns mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. For Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, it's Brown. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here to talk things over before 3rd down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, hello? Reloading your shit.
Here's Gino. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
Throwing is Smith. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Browns move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, Shuck. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's caught. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
28, Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, you stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Smith now to throw on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
2nd and 7.
Look, Jackson left, Jackson left. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
So what's up? 380 set. So what's up?
Gino to throw. Rolling right. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Brown's going to use the last of their timeouts now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. What's his kick? Is good. And the Browns will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st
It's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion goes Likely. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. And the Bengals first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's another Bengals first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the mark.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Gino. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, we go. Slow ball, slow ball. Green Acres. Look.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and we're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
33-yard line.
Ready up.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Now here's another intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Here's Gino. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by the Patriots Knight. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Smith. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
13 next.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, along the line. Ready. Finish on. Tuesday.
Throwing is Smith. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Hey, we go to line. Good. Hey, 3 on left.
To throw, Smith. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st down, Chuck. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Let's go.
Now Shuck. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work. Just keep those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Open man is Smith. He's got him. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, trio left. Hey, it's a clip.
Play action now. It's Gino. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Hey, here we go. Hey, not even set. Hey, alert, alert.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That one caught by Smith. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here we go, here we go. Look. 390%.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and The veteran safety, Kevin Byard, getting in there to make the play. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
No balls, no balls! Ours. Line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To the air is Shuck. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Shuck. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the offer's throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 5. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Sending it downfield for Likely.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Browns
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's a win for the Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweeps on the road later in the season.